Hey, how you doing? It's Claire Fagan here with no makeup on, hair just washed, loose fitted black clothes on for our new tanning line. How exciting. I've been so excited about these because I used to do spray tans. I used to love doing spray tan parties and things like that. So I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my pre-care and aftercare. So you want to exfoliate a good 24 hours before doing your tanning. And I can recommend something for exfoliating. This thing, it's called the Baden Mitten, and all you need is this bad boy and water, and it uses all of your dead skin cells and all the dirt on your body to exfoliate. And it gets rid of the tan. It's the only thing I've ever found in my whole life that literally rubs off spray tan and like really, really strong tan and stuff. So exfoliate and defluff or your hair removal at least 24 hours. Your knuckles, your knees, your ankles, the backs of your feet, places like that. Just a little tiny little bit, because that's your dry areas. So you don't want the spray tan or the cream tan sitting in those areas. Okay, so I would put a towel on the floor. Gloves, yep. Gloves, obviously optional. This is for you serial tanners, and hairnet, optional. If you do want to come around for a spray tan party, let me know. I've got all of the stuff, everything still. Even if it's just to show you and your friends how to do each other, really. Okay, so bag your clothes. So let's move on to the next one. Oops. So these products, let's have a look at them. They are buildable. They have so many vitamins in for you. They are so nourishing. They feel like on your skin, they just feel like you're putting moisturiser on, basically. And then we've got the spray, which again is buildable. I mean, I would say you might get about, I don't know, 4 or 5 out of that. But I would say if you're a serial tanner and you go to have a lot of spray tans, that is definitely something worth having as a top up. You know, when all your little creases, it gets kind of goes a little bit patchy and starts to fade. So that, and any salon, all salons should have one of those. Okay. So the actual ingredient that self-tanning is, it's got no colouring. It has no colouring whatsoever. But Younique have put colours in these so you can obviously see where you put in it, which is brilliant because I used to dislike doing spray tans where you couldn't see the product. So when you're doing your tan, you want to start from the bottom and work your way up, because you don't want to start from the top, because once you get to the middle section and you've got to bend down to do the bottom, then you're going to get creases here in the midsection. So bottom to top, always have a towel down. So aftercare, you can either, if you're in a rush, fan yourself dry with a fan or your hair dryer on a cool heat. Try not to wash your tan off for a good 12 hours afterwards, because the colour is still developing. When you do wash, I mean, I would recommend something like Dove, a body wash that doesn't have any harsh chemicals in or any fruit extracts, because fruit extracts do actually strip the tan off. And 2 to 3 days afterwards, moisturise. You want to use something like, so to moisturise afterwards, you probably want to use something like Nivea, something that's not too oily on the skin, because anything that's oily on the skin is going to make you sweat, and then anything that's going to make you sweat is going to, you know, when you sweat, the tan's going to come off. So yeah, I'm sure there's a few more, but I used to recommend Nivea was quite a good one as a basic moisturiser, your tan. So this one might shock some people. You want to exfoliate 2 to 3 days after the first 2 to 3 days. So that's on your second or third day, you want to start just gently, just with something like this, just gently all over with your Dove or whatever, all over, because that will help your tan to gradually fade instead of patches here, there and everywhere. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it really. So let me know if you want to have a tan party. I'm happy to show you my tips and tricks more how to do it. So I'm going to do it now, and then I'll show you an hour later, and then I'll show you 12 hours later if I can. Okay, have a nice day. I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Okay, so my verdict so far, I've just used the spray tan solution from Younique, and I loved it. It dried so quick. I didn't have to sit there for ages or walking around naked. I didn't have to put a hairdryer all over my body or a fan or anything. It smells divine. I don't know about you, but if you've ever had a spray tan, and sometimes I've come away and smelling like bacon frazzles, not very nice, but it smells lovely. I'm loving the colour so far. This has literally just happened now. I've done my legs and my face and chest with the spray, and I'm going to do my arms with the cream to see the difference. And obviously I have some white parts of my body so I can show people when I'm doing the makeup parties and stuff, the results. Thanks for watching. Bye. So this is an hour afterwards. I love having a bit of a glow. You know what, you need less makeup on when you've got a bit of a tan, don't you? So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick report that it's non-sticky. Oh, and it just smells divine. It's non-sticky. I can get on and do stuff and not have to sit with my arms straight. It's non-sticky.